Hello everybody, in this video I will talk about Python indentation and a brief introduction to if-else statement. We know that in Python indentation is very much important. Without indentation you can't write any if-else statement or any loop statement. So in this video we will see what is indentation and what are the various rules of indentation and what type of errors we may get if we give wrong indentation. Now let's see one by one. Let's see what is indentation. Indentation is nothing but a space what we give to the left of our code, and using this indentation Python detects a block. But there is no such rule that how much spaces you have to give, but most common convention is 4 spaces or 1 tab, but there is no such rule. You can give any number of spaces. Indentation is mandatory in Python, but why indentation is made mandatory? Actually in the other languages like C, C++ or Java, we can start any statement from anywhere. Like for example, I can show you a Java code, that is, this is a Java code. So here you can see that we can start all the statements from any column. Actually it increases the chance of error and it is also not so readable, and Python people have understood this, so they have made indentation mandatory. So in Python there is less chance of error and it is also more readable. So that's why indentation is mandatory in Python. And here I will introduce the syntax of if-else statement, and this is just an introduction, but in the next upcoming videos I will discuss if-else statement in detail. So don't worry, this is just an introduction. So this is the syntax of if-else. First write the if keyword and then give a space and write a condition or an expression, then give a colon, and in the next line after giving some indentation write some statements, and in the next line write else keyword and give a colon, and in the next line write any statement after giving some indentation. So this is the general rule of if-else statement. Suppose I am writing a program. If the value of x is greater than 10, then display hello and hi. But first we have to take a variable and assign a value in that. But from where should I write? Can I write from here? Suppose I am writing here x equal to 10. Now let's see what happens. Now save it and run. Now see, it is showing an error. The red line indicates error and this red line also. So what is the error? Unexpected indent. But what is the reason for this? Actually the rule is any top level line must start from column 1. What is top level line? Top level line is a line which is not nested inside another line, and here x equal to 10 is a top level line because it is written directly. It is not nested under any line and it must start from column 1. But what is column 1? Here you can see in the status bar it is showing the column, that is column 12 it is showing. So we have to write it in column 1. So now write it. Now see, it is showing column 1 in the status bar. You can see that. Now again save it. Now see, the error has gone. Now let's run it and there is no error. So the rule is any top level line must start from column 1. Now I have to write the if statement, but where should I start it? Can I start it from here? Suppose I am writing here if x is greater than 10, give a colon and enter, and suppose I am writing pass for now. Pass is a keyword which can be used in a situation where you have to write something but you have nothing to do. Okay, but is it correct? Let's check it. Now save it and see whether it is correct or not. Now it is showing an error. What is the error? It is showing the same error, that is unexpected indent. But what is the reason? The same reason, that is if x greater than 10 is a top level line because it is not nested under any line. So it must start from column 1. So we have to write it from column 1. Now let's check it. Save it. Now see, the error has gone. So you have to be careful that any top level line must start from column 1. Now I have to write 2 statements, that is print hello and print hi. But where should I start it? I am erasing this. Can I start it from here? Suppose I am writing here print hello. Now see what happens. So is it correct? Yes, there is no problem. That is, the rule is we can start a block from any column. So print hello is the starting of a block. That is, it is under if x greater than 10 this block. So we can start a block from anywhere. Now check it, save it. Now see, there is no error it is showing. So this is the next rule. Now I have to write the next statement, that is print hi. But from where should I write it? I am giving enter. Can I write it from here? Suppose I am writing here print. Now type hello or hi. Okay. Now is it correct? Now let's check it. Now save it. Now see, it is showing an error once again. So what is the error? Click on the problem section. Now see, once again it is showing unexpected indent. That is, all the lines inside a block must maintain the same indentation. Remember that. All the lines in the same block must maintain the same indentation. We cannot differ the indentation. So now we have to write this statement in this level, that is in column 24. The first line is in column 24. The next line also must be in column 24. Okay. Now see, save it. Now the error is gone. No problem, have been detected. So the rule is all the lines in the same block must have the same indentation. Now let's see one thing. If I write the second statement, that is print hi, in column 21, then what happens? The first line is in column 24 and the second line is in column 21. Is there any problem? Obviously there is problem, because I have told you that all the lines in the same block must have the same indentation. So here it is a problem. But what error Python shows, I want to see that. Now let's save it. Now see the problem section, it is showing the problem, and see the error message. Unindent does not match any outer indentation level. Unindent does not match any outer indentation level. So what does it mean? Actually the rule is, if I give a less indentation of any statement inside a block, then that indentation must match its outer indentation level. So what is outer indentation level? Here the indentation of if x greater than 10 is the outer indentation, and the indentation of print hi must match the indentation of if x greater than 10, this line. So now what you have to do? We have to write in this level. That is, we can write print hi in this level. Now let's check it, save it. Now see, the problem has gone. So the next rule is, if we give less indentation of any statement, then the level of that indentation must match its outer indentation level. Okay, now I want to write the else statement. Suppose I am giving enter. So from where should I write it? Suppose I am placing the cursor in column 5. Can I write the else statement here? Suppose I am writing here else, give a colon and give enter and write print, for example type good. So is it correct? Obviously not, because else is the top level line, and I have told you every top level line must start from column 1. Here if x greater than 10 and else both are top level lines, because these are not nested inside another line. So both must start from column 1. Now let's check it, save it. Now see, once again it is showing the error. Unindent does not match any outer indentation level, because indentation of else must match its outer indentation, that is the indentation of if x greater than 10. They must match obviously. So if and else must have the same indentation. So it must be written in column 1. Now see, save it. Now see, the error has gone. So you must remember the rule, that is every top level line must start from column 1. Now let's write another line. Suppose I am writing print and suppose well I am writing. Okay. Now here see one thing, that is the indentation in the if block, that is hello and hi, is different than the indentation in the else block, that is good and well. These two indentations are different. You can see that. Is there any problem? Now let's check it. Now save it. Now see, there is no problem. But there is two types of indentation. In if block there is different indentation, and in else block we have given different indentation. But there is no problem. But what is the reason? Actually the rule is there is no relation between one block and another block. We can give in a block a different indentation and in another block a different indentation. There is no relation. But the rule is all the line must have the same indentation in same block. There is no relation between one block and another block. There can be different indentation in different blocks. Now let's see a final example so that all the rules will be clearer to you. And here in this example I am taking a while loop. Don't worry about the while loop, I will discuss in the next videos. But I am just showing you the example of block only. Using while we are starting a new block. And now see that here x equal to 10 and if x greater than 5, both are top level lines. So they must start from column 1. And if I write x equal to 10 in this line, it will give an error. Now see, I am saving this. And in the problem section, it is showing unexpected indent. That is, it is the top level line and it must start from column 1. So I am making it column 1 once again. Now see, the problem gone. And the next point is, here while x less than 2 is nested under if x greater than 5. So it is a nested block. That means we can start it from anywhere. I have told you that nested block can be started from anywhere. So we can start this line from anywhere. That means we can start it from this point also. But there is a problem now. Because the next line, that is print hello, has the less indentation than its previous line. That is while x less than 2. And I have told you, if a line is less indented, that means it must match its outer indentation level. Now see that. Save it. Now see the problem section. Unindent does not match any outer indentation level because print hello has the less indentation than its previous line. So it must match its outer indentation level. That means the level of if x greater than 5. So we have to start this line from this level. Okay. But there is another problem because there is no line under this while. We have to write something under this while loop. This print hello is not under this while now. So I am writing a line that is pass, for example, because we have nothing to do in this while loop. So now it is correct. Okay. Now let's check it. So there is no problem. Now see this example. Here I have taken two lines under this while loop. And I want to see that for this second line, that is print hello, beside this position, where else we can write. Okay. Now see, we have to write it in such a way that it must match its outer indentation level. Okay. Now where is those positions? Either this position can be the level of this while or the level of this if x greater than 5. This is the only two way. Now see, I can write here this position, save it, that is, there is no problem. Or we can write it here. Now save it, there is no problem. And if I write elsewhere, that is for example here, and it will give an error. Now see, unindent does not match any outer indentation level. Now see, I hope that it is clear to you that any statement which have a less indentation than its previous statement, it must match its outer indentation level. And here another thing we want to see. If I write this print statement here, suppose I am write it in this column, then what will happen? Is it correct? Obviously not. Now we want to see what error Python gives. Now let's check it. Save it. Now see the problem. This time it is showing another error. That is unexpected indent. That means if we give an indentation that is more further than its previous line, then this error will come. That is unexpected indent. Now let's recap all the rules of indentation we have seen so far. Number one is all the top level lines must start from column 1. And the second rule is nested block can start from any column. And the third rule is all the lines under the same block must have the same indentation. And the fourth rule, there is no relation between the indentation of two different blocks. And I hope that you have understood the points, but if you have still any query, then write in the comment section and I will answer you. In the next video, we will see if-else statement in details. So stay with us and please subscribe my channel for the next videos. Thank you very much for watching.